Okay? As it takes a bit for people to get on, I am just gonna start talking and we're gonna let people get on and we're gonna start talking about like the premise of this giveaway and some of the rules. And in the meantime, I've got this giant tote of Christmas stuff and I'm looking for stuff because I'm working on wrapping my husband's gifts today. Because I figure if I'm gonna be shut in my room, I might as well, right? What is your process, moms, for wrapping gifts and making sure no one sees what you're wrapping, especially if you're a homeschool mom? Because I used to work on things bit by bit while the kids were at school, and now I have 3 of them at home, so that's fun. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on my husband's gifts today. Just have a few little things for him. I don't think I'm gonna work on him. Just kind of depends on activity while we're talking, but I've got quite a setup behind me. But let's talk about today's giveaway. We have, so we hit 500 and it took me a little bit to gauge because we were kind of going back and forth. Like I would shoot up to 523 and then drop down to 497. And so I wasn't sure what's going on. Amazon has a system that I'm sure it's automated where it like sweeps for bots. So, I was getting tons and tons of subscribers with shorts, which is amazing. But some of them were bots. So we did a lot of bouncing back and forth.
Gardening Warrior says, I have my girls' gifts mostly wrapped, but my mom has gifts hidden in all her stuff.
Oh, fun. Yeah. No, I'm actually waiting for a few more kids' things to come in. But I think I'm going to start kids' gifts this week. Oh, you guys, I don't think she wants to be on camera today. She's still on jammies, but shout out to Gracie. My Gracie Lou is here filming to help keep up with your questions and comments. That way I don't have to like squint at the camera and do all this crazy multitasking, and she's super helpful. But, so we were bouncing back and forth.
Oh, thank you. Hi.
So we were bouncing back and forth, so it took a bit for that to settle down. And then it was my birthday, the day at 42. Heck yeah. And so we had my birthday the very next day. My sister came into town, and then it was Thanksgiving. November birthdays, am I right or am I right? I'm sure December birthdays feel the same way. And so it was just chaos, and then we got sick because I feel like we're always sick. It happens quite a bit around here. And yeah, so we were like trying to pick a good time to do this that matched up with my schedule, matched up with Sam's schedule. Sam is participating silently today, but he is on the other end of this live. For those of you that don't know, Sam is one of my good friends. I'm friends with this entire family. He's a son-in-law of my landlord's brother-in-law to one of my oldest and dearest friends. I'm also super good friends with his wife, Andrea. He's become a good friend over the years of his marriage.
Gardening Warrior says, I feel you. My twins are born November 28th. I think it was their second birthday, fell on Thanksgiving.
Yep, it's a curse. It really is. But Sam helps me with my channel. He works for free. He works as a business manager and does a lot of my SEO on my channel. And he works for pennies or free most of the time. So, I mean, he just believes in what I'm doing and what I'm trying to accomplish and knows how hard it is for a stay-at-home parent to figure things out. And I just get a ton of support from him, his wife, this entire family. So I'm really grateful to him. Sam is generating the giveaway today. And so he is doing it on his end. So let's make sure we shout out, hi Sam, and show him some love and appreciation too today. So giveaway is going to be super easy. We're going to hang out. We're going to talk. You guys ask me anything within reason, but I'm a pretty open book. I'll answer almost anything. If I haven't updated anything in the vlogs that you're curious about, feel free to ask. Ask me anything. And if you're not asking, oh, sorry guys, I lost my train of thought. If you're not comfortable asking a question, but you want to enter, because Sam is going to generate based off of comments. If you want to enter and you're not commenting or you don't have any questions, you just want to be entered, drop a Merry Christmas or a Happy Holidays in the comment section, and you will be entered. Sam is going to do the giveaway around the 10-minute mark of this live. So, super excited. Do we have any other questions, Gracie Lou?
Not so far.
Alrighty. But yeah, we're letting people hop on. How do you guys wrap? What's your style? I have bounced back and forth over the years, and some of it depends on my energy. But I really love, like, I don't know, I love the tree to look full, and I love the presents to pop. So I really love fun stuff on my gifts. I have really bad ADHD. I bet you've never noticed. I hide it so well, am I right? But a lot of busyness and patterns actually like give me headaches or like makes my brain like speed up, and I've never loved it. So I've gotten better over the years for my kids' sake because they do like fun wrapping paper. And so when we do our present game and when the kids wrap presents for each other, we use fun paper. If the kids wrap presents for us, they use fun paper. I've tried to get better about it. And I tried to like do the whole curated tree for a couple of years, and it just doesn't work out. I know, I heard that too. That being said, I do love, there's something about fluffy bows and tulle and pretty bows and interesting things. So I'd rather have that than a super busy wrapping paper. And we keep hearing something, you guys. I am sure there's something that got off kilter when I was pulling stuff out of there, and the heater's probably blowing wrapping paper or something, but we keep hearing crinkling back in my closet, and it's a little weird. But like I was saying, I would prefer to have a fun paper. I have some of these left over from last year. I got to like.
When my girls wrap things, they use plain colored paper with lots of weird ribbons and bows. My oldest loved I missed it, but that was Gardening Warrior. Oh, when my girls wrap things, they use plain colored paper with lots of weird ribbons and bows. My oldest loved to use masking tape instead of clear tape. I just like plain paper with no bows or ribbon. That was Gardening Warrior.
Hey, I hear ya. I like plain paper. I use tinsel, but more than anything, I love pretty ribbon and mini ornaments and greenery. It is some of my absolute favorite way to embellish a gift. And over the years, I've picked up stuff like this. And if I don't use it as intended, like if I'm going to use it for a party or if I'm going to use it for a play date, I'll use these on gifts. These, if you followed us last year and you saw, oh, Gracie's waving at me. Is it time?
It says start timer.
Start timer. Okay. Are we at the 10-minute mark?
Oh, Gardening Warrior says that they do Hanukkah in their house.
I absolutely love that. we have talked about Hanukkah, and I've taught the kids games like dreidel, and we love Hanukkah music.
Andrea Wheeler says there was a year where we just used the newspaper ads for wrapping. Sometimes you gotta use what's available.
I love that, Andrea. Hanukkah, I lived in Israel for 3.5 years growing up. So I have lots of Jewish friends, and lots of friends that we connected over learning those traditions. I'm actually friends with my entire 5th grade class, and most of them were my 4th and 6th grade class. Hanukkah is a special place in my heart, so happy Hanukkah. I know it's not quite Hanukkah yet, I don't think, but still. It's not like Christmas yet either, and we say Merry Christmas, so. But I love the newspaper idea, Andrea. I was talking earlier, hey, crafty mamas out there, I would love to hear your opinions on wrapping with craft paper or like the really heavy duty premium paper. Someone was trying to sneak in my room and then change their mind. I have had to hot glue it the years that I've tried to use it. Double stick tape doesn't work. Regular Scotch tape doesn't work. Packing tape works, but like you have to use a ton of it, and it's packing tape. Did anyone have any success with those things? Oh, we have a secret little elf sneaking in. Who's all dressed up? You look pretty. Guys, this is the baby. This is Miami. If you have not followed the vlogs a ton, or you're just getting to know us, that's Emily. I don't know why she's dressed up. Didn't go to church today. We're not having a party, but isn't she beautiful? We have more Christmas gifts coming in from Auntie today, but I guess she felt like dressing up, and sometimes that's just how it goes. What was I talking about? See? ADHD. Not noticeable at all. Totally lost my train of thought. Oh, paper. Do you know how to wrap with the heavy duty and the craft wrapping paper? Where you don't have to get out your hot glue gun or duct tape it or packing tape it shut.
Gardening Warrior says that they actually save all the brown paper from the packages and ship stuff, and it works great. Then you can have your artsy kids decorate them.
That's cute. How do you wrap it though? Like, how do you rewrap gifts with it? I'm telling you, I've never had luck, but I love that, and I love kid art. I actually this week we're trying to get I started off so good and early, and then I have last minute things I didn't get up. Y'all saw the whole tree thing. But
to answer your question on how you wrap, Andrea says wrapping paper.
Yeah. This is Dollar Tree door foil, and I love it. It has become some of my favorite. Not only is it a great wrapping paper, it looks cute, like if you just, want pops of color if you're setting out like a hot cocoa bar, or we do breakfast bars. I actually have 2 4-slice toasters. It was a dream for a long time, and they are very beautiful. And we will set those out, and different bread and bagels. It's something my kids love, but I like to put stuff like that under it. Just makes it pretty, fun, special, but it's great for wrapping presents.
Gardening Warrior uses packing tape on the heavy paper. It holds really good, and just hide the duct tape from the oldest and you'll be fine.
I'm glad there's another mama using packing tape, because that's the only thing I have found that works. And you've got to use like a solid piece of it to get those triangle corners to stick, huh? Yeah. But no, I've seriously, the first year I really started playing with pretty wrapping and fun wrapping, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and I found this great premium heavy duty white wrapping paper, and then I paired that with craft paper. Hot glue, y'all. Pulled out my hot glue gun. No joke. I had to hot glue everything. Where are we at on time, G?
15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Has Sam generated a winner?
No, because there's so you give them time, and then at the 10-minute mark you start the 10-minute timer, and then.
Oh, okay. Well, as Sam knows when, and Gracie's going to give me a signal when it's time to announce a winner. So we've got this. We know what we're doing. But I feel really lucky and blessed to have people that believe in me and are willing to help me. So, because I would be a mess, and we certainly wouldn't be at 500 subscribers right now. We're almost at 600, guys, which means we're going to be at 1,000 subscribers before we even know it, which is amazing.
Gardening Warrior says that it takes almost 2 people to wrap with heavy craft paper. One set of hands to hold it down, and the other set of hands to tape it down.
You're not kidding. And I am telling you, it was, I tried to do it 2 years in a row, and I've sworn it off. I might try it again, because it's so pretty. And do you guys, like, so I find that like Marshalls and TJ Maxx and Ross, they get the fun wrapping paper and stuff too, but they get in these really beautiful heavy duty papers. And some of the ones I found are like white with like touches of silver, or like these shimmery iridescent, like almost like pastel rainbow colors, like inside, and they're embossed, and oh my gosh, they are beautiful. They're so difficult. They're so difficult. So maybe I'll give them another shot, especially since I know other mamas out there are using packing tape, because it's just, I don't know, we always have packing tape around.
Andrea said her husband's grandparents would make it their job to make it difficult for the grandkids to unwrap their presents. Duct tape, cling wrap, layers upon layers.
That's amazing. I love that. I don't
Can we do that to Dad?
Not Dad. Dad's too sweet. Dad doesn't deserve to be picked on. You can do it to one of your brothers.
Dad's not that sweet.
I'm so sorry. Did y'all hear her? Oh my gosh, Dad is very sweet.
Andrew says, please do it to Lance and film it.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Maybe. I think it would be funnier to do to like Mason or Ryan.
Mason wouldn't handle it well.
Alex wouldn't handle it well. Alex might handle it well.
He has a good sense of humor.
Alex does have a good sense of humor.
We'll do it on Ryan and Dad.
Mason would find it funny if it happened to one of his brothers first and they found it funny. That's the key with Mason. Where are we at? Oh, Emmy's back, you guys. Hey. Did you curtsy for us? That was cute. Is Daddy back yet?
Yes.
Okay.
He's back.
Go on, please.
Come on. Please.
You know, when you instruct your kids, I'm going to be working. You can't come in. I want you to stay out there. So they obviously listen. Right? So, and she took Gracie away, and so if you're commenting, I can't see, so we gotta give Gracie a minute to come back. But yeah, that is back to wrapping. I like to hole up. I can't sit in the floor these days. I know you're supposed to like wrap on a hard surface. I'm going to really be working on my lower back and some core strength this year. Going into 2023, I'm also going to be on a health journey. We'll talk about that in vlogs. But I can't sit in the floor. I have, especially from having COVID 3 times, I've lost so much muscle strength. And I didn't have real, I was already kind of like, getting out of shape and stuff. But if I get down on the floor, I struggle to get back up. I have hurt myself trying to get back up. So I've lost a whole lot of lower back and like core strength. So I gotta work on that. So I can't sit on the floor and wrap. And I could do it at the table, but as you can see, my kids are really nosy. I keep, as because I left the door open, so I've seen nobody else will come in, but I've seen like peeking. So it would not do me any good. And our dining room's really fun. It is a huge room. It's like the center room in the house. And our dining room table is in the middle of it.
We're at 20 minutes.
Okay, I think it is time to do our drawing, you guys. But anyway, so I have to wrap in here on my bed. So I just turn on Hallmark and get cozy. And it's a great excuse to be like, everybody hang out with Dad. All right, guys, so we're going to do our hurry. Drop your comment if you've got, if you haven't yet. Sam, if you're listening, any comments are entered. Like I said, if you didn't have questions or like you were unsure or you're new subscribers, so you're still getting to know us, so you wanted to comment, weren't sure how, drop happy holidays or Merry Christmas in the comments to get your entry, and Sam's going to start generating those comments in the generator thing and the fancy thing that he's doing to draw names. How about that? And he's going to pick a winner for us here. And so while he's doing that, I'm going to make sure it's listed in the description box. So be watching. You're going to email me at pancakes_pandemonium@yahoo.com. It's all underscore. Email me, because then I have your email. You don't have to post it publicly for, the whole world to see. And I'm going to email you an Amazon gift card today. So, and I'll make sure the email is in the description box in case you missed that, so you can, go do it pretty quickly when we wrap up here.
What is your favorite Christmas cookie or treat?
So many. So my favorite Christmas cookie, probably my ultimate favorite Christmas cookie is peanut butter blossoms. I also really have a special place in my heart for my mother-in-law's sugar cookie recipe that we make every year around this time. I didn't truly appreciate them until we lost her, and now it holds a really special place in my heart. And my mom always made peanut butter blossoms and chocolate and peanut butter. Absolutely. Do y'all know what peanut butter blossoms are? The peanut butter cookies with the Hershey Kiss in the middle. And people make them differently, but my mom always stuck the Hershey Kiss in and baked them for like an extra minute. Not very much, just like an extra minute. And I don't know, like the chocolate becomes a slightly different consistency, and you bite into it and it's so good. So yeah. So I have two for different reasons, but those are my favorite Christmas cookies. Gracie's still waiting. What about you guys? While we're waiting, any favorite Christmas cookies on your end? Any Christmas cookie recipes I need to look up and must try? Gracie, what's your favorite Christmas cookie or treat?
Just the like little candies that we get in the stockings.
She's not thinking about it right now because I put her on the spot, but I thought she would say, my kids love Ferrero Rocher this time of year. We usually have those sitting out, or they end up in stockings, and everybody gets like crazy excited about them.
Gardening Warrior says that they miss all the holiday goodies. They're severe diabetics, so even with 2 injections and 2 pills, sugar is a no-go. Sorry to hear that.
That's hard. I'm very sorry to hear that. Have you had any luck with treats made with sugar substitutes, or is it, because I do know that they don't necessarily not spike blood sugar? Is it just a complete no-go because of the carbs and everything? I know there's like a whole formula of sugar that can make things spike. My mother-in-law was type 2 diabetic, so she really had a hard time this time of year too.
Andrew's favorite is butter cookies. Have you made them before?
No.
They come in tins.
So growing up, I never liked the butter cookies, so I still kind of get but when we've been given butter cookies, I make pudding with them, like, you know, layering them like you would vanilla wafers and banana pudding. I like to make really fun puddings and layer the tinned butter cookies in those, and they're delicious.
Gardening Warrior uses Splenda baking blends, but they're so expensive.
Yes, they are. Do you use Ibotta? Right now, everything's expensive, even with discounts. But I tend to notice Splenda and sometimes Swerve, sometimes other, but I see Splenda the most with varying coupon deals on Ibotta, which is, it used to save me a ton of money. We're all doing the best we can now, but it does save me some money. I've used Ibotta since 2020. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description box for you if you want to check them out. And I'm not sponsored by them. They just really do save me money. Like I said, I've used them. I actually heard about them through other YouTubers, and I use them a ton. Right now I try to shop clearance and a ton of generics, so I haven't used them as much as I used to, but I use them sporadically, and I'll tell you, as soon as account, it was a freebie coupon, so I love them.
Gardening Warrior says the blends make things have a weird consistency and no one will eat them, so they just do without.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried monk fruit? I don't bake with it, so I can't speak for it, but I've heard that it is one of the closest to actual sugar and baking and consistency. But I know it's hard, and going without must be really hard. So I am not good with silence at all. I will talk your ear off. Ask anyone that knows me. If you take a breath, my brain registers it as awkward silence, and I will talk. I think we have a winner. I saw Gracie glance at the phone and turned to a piece of paper. So let's see who our winner is. Okay.
Our winner is
Gardening Warrior. All right, pancakes_pandemonium at yahoo.com. And I'm going to drop it in the description box just in case you're unsure of spelling or anything like that. Email me and I am going to send you a $25 e-gift card today. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Congratulations.
This is our last video. This is our last video leading up to Christmas. We're going to have because my kids are out of school as of Tuesday. We'll do shorts. I'll do community posts. We will have a Christmas video of our Christmas Eve and Christmas after Christmas. And then we're going to resume a normal schedule and more vlogging, more parenting content, more real life content. I'm going to update y'all on Alex and the school scenario, all the things. But thanks for hanging out with me today. Congratulations to our winner. And I will see you soon. Bye.
Yes, you did win. You did win, Gardening Warrior.
You really did win, hun.
Oh, their autistic child is a wee bit excited and singing very loudly.
Oh, yay!
Yes,
I'm so
you
happy.
did win. Congrats!
We'll see you soon, and I'm going to put that email in the description box for you. Bye.